I learned a lot of big lessons advertising on Facebook, and after spending six figures, the three biggest lessons of my life are: hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another Shopify video. My name is Shri Kanase, and today we're going to be diving into Facebook ads once again. But this time, I'm going to be talking with you guys about the three biggest lessons that I learned after spending over six figures on Facebook ads. And trust me, these lessons are some of the biggest ones that you need to know if you advertise on Facebook or any other advertising platform for that matter, because a lot of these lessons apply to many of the other platforms as well. So stick till the end and make sure to watch the entire video to get all of the knowledge that is packed within this video. But like always, if you're new to my channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button down below. It's only going to take you 2 seconds, but you get to stay up to date with a lot of the cool content that I'm putting out about business and Shopify in general. In addition, I want to mention that I have a free Facebook group for you guys. The link is in the description below. It is full of like-minded entrepreneurs just like yourself who want to get ahead in the game, and it lets you mastermind with each other and share ideas. So definitely do join if you haven't, and let's just dive right into it. Alright guys, so the first lesson that I would like to go over, which I learned after spending a shit ton of money, is about fluctuations. Now I don't know about you guys, but ever since the Facebook scandal in February, things have been fluctuating a lot. Some days you get over 30% profit margins, while on other days you barely get 5%. And after spending this much amount of money on ads, I have come to realize that fluctuations are kind of part of the game. You can't really escape them no matter what you try. There are going to be days when you make 30% profits and more, while other days you barely make any profit or just break even. And as weird as it sounds, you need to understand that you are on an advertising platform that runs on an auction basis. There could be many reasons why such fluctuations occur, such as possibly you getting outbid by other competitors, or just Mark Zuckerberg throwing out those sick updates for Facebook ads which mess up the whole algorithm. Regardless, you're gonna face fluctuations once in your lifetime with Facebook ads. And this applies to other advertising platforms as well, because nothing moves in a straight line. You're not gonna get 30%, 30%, 30% profit margin every single day consecutively for the whole year, because that's just not how advertising works, whether it be on Facebook ads or Google ads. So one thing that I learned personally and became and kind of adapted to is that fluctuations. I just basically made it my mindset that I cannot escape fluctuations, but I can surely find ways to increase my profit on the good days and decrease my losses on the bad days. But the second thing regarding fluctuations is that you want to test every single audience related to the product if it is a winning product, and also as many custom audiences and lookalike audiences as you can once you find a winning product. For testing new products, the strategy still stays the same as I have shown in my video. The link should have popped up in the top right if you're looking for that strategy. But once you find a winning product, it is up to you on how to scale that product. You need to test out different audiences and also lookalike audiences. This is the easiest way to kind of override the fluctuations, because let's say you have about 100 ad sets running to different audiences. With fluctuations, on one day 50 of them might work and 50 of them might completely fail, but with the 50 that work, you're still getting profit. And on the second day, only 20 of them may work and 80 may fail. And even though fluctuation is part of the game, you're still going to be having more audiences which work for you and more ad sets which give you higher ROI. Even though it may not be the same ad set every single day, you're still gonna have a small percentage of the overall ad sets that are doing really well. And keeping that in mind, the third point related to fluctuations is that you should not let the sales dashboard on your Shopify store really define your happiness. This is something I really struggled with the entire year, I'm not going to lie. And it really kind of negatively affected me and my overall happiness. It took me a while to understand that fluctuations are going to be part of the game no matter what I do, and not every single day is going to be full of profits. And once I really understood that concept, my mind kind of cleared from all the mess, and I was able to really start focusing on the things which are bringing me the highest ROI and really make them even better. So this is the number one lesson which I can tell you guys, which is don't let your Shopify sales dashboard or your Facebook ads ROI define your happiness. You need to keep your personal life and professional life separate from each other, because fluctuations are once again part of the game. Moving on to our second point about Facebook ads, and it is regarding Facebook budgets. after having spent a considerable amount of money on ads and really playing with basically everything there is Facebook ads has to offer, I can confidently say that low budget testing is currently king. And by low budget, I'm referring to $5 or $10 per day ad sets because they are working the best right now. Back in January or even late last year, high budget ad sets were king and they were working the best. I was pumping out $100 ad sets, even $1,000 ad sets, which were bringing me over 3 times ROAS. And every single day was full of thousands of dollars of sales and profits. But right now, the best thing that you can do is have a large amount of ad sets, but all at $5 per day or $10 per day. And as far as scaling goes, horizontal scaling, even for me, is working the best at the moment. I have a really nice video on my channel about Facebook ad scaling, which goes in depth about horizontal scaling. Do check that out. But regarding vertical scaling and high budgets in general, I have come to realize that in the recent time at least, high budget ad sets and CBOs specifically are dropping off in performance just as quickly as they're picking up. And this is not something that you want for long-term profits, because the maximum amount of days that high budget ad sets or CBOs are currently working is around 5 days to a week. But personally, what I have found based on my own testing is that low budget ad sets are offering more consistency and working for larger periods of time. Of course, just like any ad set, these ad sets are going to die off, but in general, they're offering more consistency for a longer period of time. So this is the second lesson which I have learned this year regarding Facebook ads, which is low budget testing and low budget ad sets. And our third lesson is going to be a little bit more general, but it is related to strategies for Facebook ads. So again, this is something that took me a while to really understand and comprehend, but what I found out is that strategies keep changing for Facebook ads. Something that worked earlier this year, as I already mentioned, does not work anymore. And again, this goes back to lesson number 1, which is adapt and keep moving forward. Don't be like those businesses that are currently going bankrupt because they failed to really adapt to the changes which are coming. Online business is becoming more and more popular, and it is up to you to really adapt to the changes that come with these advertising platforms. One specific example of something that worked really well in the past and doesn't really work as much anymore is vertical scaling. In addition, right now, you have to put in more time and dedication to do well with Facebook ads or any advertising platform in general compared to how it was before. In around 2014 or 15 or even 16, all you had to do was just put some text onto a photo, put that onto the advertising platform, and boom, you would get tons of sales and visits. But now, clearly, you're having to put in more time and effort into this. So again, this took me a long time to really comprehend, but once I began to view Facebook ads and any other platform as a puzzle rather than a problem, things became really clear to me. Instead of blaming myself or the advertising platform, I decided to ask myself questions such as, what can I do to increase my daily profits? What can I do to lower my ad spend? And what can I do to increase my ROAS? All of these questions were very specific and allowed me to really dive into specific ideas and find solutions. So once again, strategies keep changing. You have to change just like these strategies and adapt to the game. Online business is booming more than ever, and it is up to you on how you take advantage of it. But if you guys found any type of value in this video, make sure to leave a like down below. It really motivates me to put out even more videos just like these ones, and I'll see you guys next time.